LeBron confronting Stephen A. Smith, bringing your name into it. I don't know why he brought Draymond Green name up. Recently, he says LeBron James confronting him at the Laker game was bullshit and it was weak. Talk that shit now.
I think
Hold on, let me get behind the homies and let me go get over here. Let me talk my shit now. But right
listen,
then
I
and
think
there,
a lot of problems that guys have with media is to call something that man did bullshit and weak. Like those are words like where we grew up,
yeah,
like you get hands put on you where we
easy,
grew up and those types of words. So I think
easy.
the problem that people have with media is you go on there and you like, oh, that's weak. Like weak, like calling another man weak, like that's not basketball, which is actually what Brian was saying in the first place. Like, let's keep it basketball because calling a man weak, that's not basketball. And you're paid to talk about basketball. You call Brian weak for stepping to you, but you're taking shots at him as a father on TV behind a camera. Most would say that's weak. And I know he'll say, I'm paid to do that. No, you're paid to analyze. You're paid to debate on the show.
You really pay to say whatever you want to say as far as this game, whether you like it or not. But as a person, you should be lifting him up. You know what
Absolutely.
I
And
mean?
so,
Because LeBron is a good dude. He do good shit. He a good dad. His kid made it. They doing some shit. That's his story. You feel what I'm
absolutely.
saying? And so you should be lifting him up and talking about the fact that this dude ain't got into no trouble,
Absolutely.
right? Ain't got into no bullshit. But like you bring in, like I would say, the WWE into basketball when you cross that line and talk about somebody's kids. Because if it's my
1000%.
kids, bro, if it's my kids, I'm a catch you too.
As soon as I said it, I hadn't talked to Brian at all about this. As soon as I saw him say it, excuse me, Bob was up here that day. And Bob was like, oh, yeah, I work with Stephen A tomorrow. I'm in got y'all game tonight. I'm in the studio tomorrow, something Stephen A and I think Malika. And I was like, oh, you make sure you tell Stephen A that I have zero respect for what he said yesterday. You go on TV, national TV, calling out this African American, this black father who's raised another successful black young man. And you go on TV calling him out as a father because his son played in the NBA? That's ass backwards. You are on national TV condemning a black man as a father because his son is playing in the NBA. Like, how does that even make sense? And I told Bob that. I said, you should tell him. Like, tell him. Like, I can't respect that. Like, if you want to talk about him as a basketball player, talk about him as a
All
basketball
day.
player. If you want to talk about
Even
Bronny
talk
as a
about
basketball
Bronny as
player,
a basketball
go
player
ahead. He
all
an
day.
NBA player. Talk about him all you want. Although I think it's pretty whack that y'all find time to talk about the 55th draft pick. The only picks I can name right off the top of my mind that was 55th pick or lower was Manu Ginobili and Isaiah Thomas. You can't even name a 55th draft pick.
But
But
they
y'all, they
didn't
decided
get no steam until they start killing.
to see him just going at this man as a father. This man said, LeBron, you need to stop. As a father, you need to stop. What? Huh? And then you throw out the excuse like, well, he the one said that his Bronny is better than NBA players. You name me what parent don't think their kid is better than everybody. Like, that is a common theme for parents that's in sports. We all think our kid is better than what they are. That is the nature of the beast. My mama thought I was better than what I was. That is the nature of a parent in sports. But to go on TV and say, you need to stop it as a father, then go and he stepped to you about that and then say it's weak on TV. Because the demeanor in person was like, that was demeanor in person. Yeah. But then on TV, you go, oh, that was bullshit. It's like weak. Like, come on, man. So
he
that's
thought
why
Brown
he said
was gonna straighten his
Draymond ain't
collar
talking
up.
to
He was
me.
gonna fix his suit.
Yeah, like that's why he said Draymond ain't talking to me, and it's not that. I don't have much to say to that. Like, also reach
It's
out to
weak.
that man and talk to him after somebody say something to you because you know you're wrong. So reach out to that man and talk to you, but he didn't. You didn't reach out and talk to him. That's weak. That's what we call weak. Where I'm from, the guys that I was raised by, the men that had an impact on my life, that's what we call weak.
Here's my issue with the Bronny situation. There are 54 picks before him, and then there are like however many picks behind him. We need to be talking about some of these young rookie dudes who need the light shepherding in the new wave. Like I like the Bronny storyline. I like to see when Bronny get in the game, I'm rooting for him too. I want to see him score
Absolutely.
too. It's a storyline, and it's a storyline of a lot of people want to see him make it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And him, just like you said at the beginning of the show, it's like, man, I was just trying to make the team as a second round pick, right? This kid just trying to make the team. No matter who his daddy is, right? He got his own basketball dreams, right? And it's his dream, not LeBron's dream. It's his own dream. So he trying to make the team, and just so happened that that's his father. That's a great storyline. But there's so many dope young rookies that
Mm-hmm.
we should be talking about rookie of the year debate, right? And talk
Facts.
about which one of these rookies. So now the young kids, can be up on who Stephen Castle is,
Yeah.
right? They need to be up on things like that, because now it's like, let's start talking about the guys who are gonna start to come into the shadows of the Stephs and the Kevin Durant's, right? And a lot of this WWE, or I would say like kind of housewives, celebrity fuckery, excuse my language, right? Is really kind of like where people getting out of hand. And then when you see them in real life, they shock because they used to being behind a camera or behind a screen, and you ain't got no real human interaction. And we know, Stephen A to be one of the best voices, and
Absolutely.
we all got relationships with Stephen A. And Stephen A is one of the biggest voices in the media. So
Absolutely.
you can be checked too, right? And it's okay that if you check, to man up and say, you know what, I was wrong, I was checked, and not go and keep stirring the pot because this man can't really do nothing because you're in the media.
I agree.
But come talk
1000%.
about my kids. See, I'm gonna straighten your jacket, Draymond. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna get your suit right. I'd have yanked on me some. Hey man, you got something on your collar, homie. You feel me? And it took
Tighten your jacket
and
up.
it's hey bro, it took everything for
Dog.
me not to button his jacket up on him.
You know what I'm saying? Better act
So
like you know.
shout out to LeBron for just being LeBron, and for somebody like that to even take the time during the day, and during the game, it's been on his mind, it's been on his heart, and this dude has been above everything, right? I've been everything.
You don't
And
see
so
moments like that
you
with him.
don't see that, bro. And so for that man to go do that in the game, it's like, man, that man was hurt. You hurt that dude, right? You supposed to be whatever it is, homie, when I see you, whoop. But when you do that, man, that's hurt. That dude is like, hold on, bro. You are attacking me. You did something to hurt me. I gotta let you know that it ain't cool. This shit stop now, right? Before you start thinking that you can keep doing that. And so,
Yep.
I mean, the shit should just be squashed, and Stephen A should really just accept that we as players, right, as fathers, like we got to come home to certain shit. I remember when Russ was going through it with the media, and
Mm-hmm.
he was like, "Man, I got to come home to my kids, and they think I'm a bad person because of what y'all saying in the media because of some basketball shit."
Yep.
So we got to learn how to separate that, because y'all are heroes, right? Y'all are
Facts.
great people.
Facts.
Y'all do good in the community. You fund companies. You buy food for home. Like it's nothing that won't motivate and move y'all heart. So we got to treat y'all like heroes, and not treat y'all like, basketball wives or desperate housewives or some shit like that.
Couldn't have said it better, man. So hopefully these guys start to grow, because I think the way our game is covered has a lot to do with the way the
Yeah.
game is viewed these days. So everybody talk about there being problems in the game and ratings and all of that. The way the game is covered, the days of Ahmad Rashad inside stuff
Yeah.
are
Some
missed.
personality
They're missed.
personality pieces.
They're
Yep.
missed.